Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Dal. Patch 10.1 has recently been announced and is finally ready for testing over on the PTR. 10.1 is a major content update full of new endgame activities, from a new raid to delve into with a new tier sets to collect, a new set of Mythic Plus dungeons to discover, improved gearing system with an experimental new upgrading feature which lets you take endgame gear as well as world gear to a new level. And later this week we got even more PvP updates as well. Player versus player content is seeing a bit of a shakeup in the patch 10.1 as the game is looking to adjust direction, where we see a lot of changes to crowd control abilities, a reduction to burst damage, and a lot of new gameplay introduced to all of our favorite classes. In today's video, I wanted to focus on the PvP specific updates that we know of so far, coming to the major content update of Dragonflight. But right before we get into this set of PvP changes, most of you guys watching these videos are still not subscribed. However, the more of you remind, the more of you do. So let's keep it going. Subscribe to the channel as well as hit the bell if you're watching these videos anyway, especially if you're looking to get regular class and content updates for all the future Dragonflight builds. First, we see big adjustments to PvP burst, as the value of critical strike will drop in the patch 10.1. During the expansion of Shadowlands, crit damage was scaled up a bit, which helped create a burst-focused PvP meta, leading to classes to prioritize cooldowns and abilities which help them deliver the most amount of damage in a blink of an eye. Some may have enjoyed random one-shots, but for many the pacing was a tad too quick. Most players felt that the game was going at breakneck speeds, where if you didn't react in half a second, your character could be ripped to shreds by the opposing player. So far, Dragonflight's focus has been to keep PvP active, but not nearly as quick as it was in Shadowlands. At the same time, PvP can't be as slow as previous expansions, where the gameplay at times felt very sluggish, so it's a bit of a balancing act. Patch 10.1 is going to reduce the impact of crit damage, which gives players a bit more time to counter enemy actions, but currently they don't have any plans on the PvP pacing to slow down in return. Next, crowd control durations are being reduced all across the board for every single class. The idea is to limit most CC durations down to a maximum of 6 seconds, so that most matches can feel playable for players. We see reductions to most class interrupts, reducing them usually by around 1 second. Abilities like the Hunter's Freezing Trap, Mage's Polymorph, the Paladin's Repentance, Priest's Mind Control, Rogue's Blind as well as Sap, and duration of Shaman Hex also get quite a bit of reduction in value. Third, the PvP talent of Precognition has proven to be useful for many casters and healers within PvP, rewarding the ability to juke or fake cast, baiting the enemy interrupts, which lets you punish the enemy opposition. Because of its popularity, Precognition is being removed from the PvP talents and is set to become a passive which can be applied on crafted items. Crafted gear will also be able to gain PvP scaling in 10.1, which will overall lead to better PvP itemization. Finally, patch 10.1 also features even more class-specific changes, as well as brand new PvP talents. Starting with the tank spec of Blood Death Knight, which receives some more support within PvP, with the damage of Heart Strike increased by 20%. The PvP talent of Blood for Blood, which empowers the damage of Heart Strike, has been removed, which opens up a PvP talent slots for Blood Death Knights. Evokers regained their talent of Divide and Conquer, which they originally had during the alpha and beta period of Dragonflight. Deep Breath forms curtains of fire, which create a line of sight. Enemies moving through the walls will take fire damage, and the walls will last for up to 6 seconds. The talent of Time Stop will see a shorter cooldown, from a 2-minute down to a 90 seconds, and the range of Swoop Up has seen a slight upgrade, increasing its distance by a handful of yards. The Hunter's primary talent of Roar of Sacrifice has been moved to the class Talent Tree, which offers a much easier access to a powerful defensive while opening up a free PvP talent slot. Hunters do lose the passive PvP talent of Dragon Scale Armor and will see adjustments to the talent of Interlope. When using Misdirection, your pet will redirect the next 3 hostile spells cast on you to themselves. The cooldown misdirection will be increased by 15 seconds, and the pet must be within 20-yard range for spells to be redirected. Marksmanship's talent of Ranger's Finesse has also been redesigned. Cast and Aim Shot provides the buff of Ranger's Finesse. Gaining 3 stacks of Finesse will increase the range and duration of your next volley, or the impact of your bursting shot with a greater knockback value. Consuming Finesse stacks reduces the cooldown of aspect of the turtle by 20 seconds. Survival Hunters gain a new talent of Sticky Tar Bomb. Toss a tar bomb which coats your target's weapons, disarming them for a short time. After a bit, the bomb explodes, coating the weapons of all nearby enemies near the explosion's range. All 3 mage specs are set to lose Netherwind Armor and Prismatic Cloak PvP talents in patch 10.1. Arcane mages see their missile damage increased by 5%. Arcane's Kleptomania talent has been redesigned. This ability becomes a channeled skill, where the mage unleashes a flurry of disruptive magic, stealing beneficial effects every half a second. This talent can be cast while moving, but will reduce your movement speed by 40%. Mass Invisibility will have a 10-second duration, but replaces your normal invisibility ability. However, the best PvP talent of Arcane Empowerment is going to retirement in the patch 10.01. Fire Mage's PvP talent of World of Flames has been redesigned. Empower Flame Strike, dealing up to 200% more damage based on the enemy's distance from the center of the flame strike. The closer to the center, the harder it hits. Glass Cannon PvP talent will increase the damage of Fireball and Scourge by 100% and will also affect your Mastery Ignite bonus. The max health reduction goes up to 20% instead of the original 15%. Frost Mages get a new talent of Icy Feet. When Frost Nova or Water Elemental's freeze effect is removed, you become immune to snares for 3 seconds, and this effect can only occur once every 10 seconds. But the talent of Chill to the Bone has been removed in the patch 10.1. Mistweaver Monk's PvP talent of Chrysalis has been moved to the spec talent tree, which opens up a new PvP talent slot. The Thunderous Focus Tea has also been redesigned. Thunder Focus Tea causes Crackle and Jade Lightning to knock the target back instantly, or empower your next roll to refund its charge while healing you when using the ability. Mistweaver Monks also gain a new talent of Fey Accord. When running the talent of Feyline Stomp, Fey Accord will reduce its cooldown by 20 seconds. Enemies caught in the Fey lines are also snared by 70% for 8 seconds. Holy Paladins are regaining a bit of healing, with a Flash of Light as well as Holy Light increased by 25%. While the Light's Guidance PvP talent, which buffs your healing, is being retired in the patch 10.1. The Holy Priest Prayer of Mending Healing has been increased by 50% within PvP, and its range has been improved by 10 extra yards, while the PvP talent buffing the Prayer of Mending is being removed. Discipline Priest PvP talent of Dome Light is being baked into the spec, with the Power Word Barrier effectiveness increased by 100%. Shadow Priest Might Spike gains 50% more damage. Vampiric Touch damage is no longer reduced by 5% within PvP. And the talent of Void Origins is being removed to reduce the amount of instant casts the priests have access to in the patch 10.1. The Rogue's PvP talent of Dagger in the Dark has been redesigned. Skulking around in stealth while close to your target increases their damage taken from you by 2% for 10 seconds, and this damage can stack up to 6 times. Subtlety's talent of Distracting Mirage slow value has also been increased to 60% up from 30%. The Shaman's talent of Seasoned Winds is now available for all 3 Shaman specs, lasts 18 seconds, and can stack up to 3 times. Static Field Totem also becomes available to all 3 Shaman playstyles, and the Restoration Shamans gain a new PvP talent of Rain Dance. Healing Rain becomes an instant cast, with 20% more effectiveness and costs 30% less mana, but the talent of Cleansing Waters has been removed in the patch 10.1. The Warrior's talent of Warbringer's damage is being reduced by 65%, though its conal range is being increased slightly. Rebound PvP talent has also been redesigned. Spell Reflect will rebound 2 spellcasts instead of 1, and the reflected damage is being increased by 50%. Spell Reflection's cooldown is being increased by 10 seconds. The Arms Warrior's dual talent is a little bit more visible when used against the enemy target. Protection Warrior's Thunderstruck talent duration is being slightly increased, but it now obeys all diminishing returns with similar crowd control abilities. And the PvP talent for Protection Warrior, Sword, and Board is being removed in the patch 10.1. And for now, this is going to be the full list of all of the major PvP updates coming to the patch 10.1 so far over on the PTR. I want to thank all of you so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below. As per usual, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it informative, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would very much appreciate it. And as always, in the description of every single live stream and video, we have a link to our Discord community channel. Probably the best place to reach out to me directly in case you want to let me know what you thought about this video, or discuss with the other members of the community what you think about the upcoming changes. Join our Discord to become part of the community. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and as always, I'll see all of you guys in another video.